I got a new GPU today.
Well met, my brave heroes. Just kidding.
Won't make much of a difference for this game though. It's hard locked at 30 FPS. Where even? Oh right, we were in the middle of 420.
Thank you for your patronage. Good night and sleep tight. Hiya.
Hey, breakfast! Oh, rapid acorns, please wait, dear guest. You almost forgot to pack your breakfast. That's the most important meal of the day. Which reminds me of an old Therian saying, the early owl beast gets the toxipede. Do I have that recorded? I don't. Let's add that. It has been recorded. Eggs, milk, forest honey, forest fish. Ooh, forest fish.
Do you want to save? How can I be of take care now?
So yeah, new food policy then. No more than 5 of a single food item. There are 2s, there are A's, there are B's, nectars, area happy thread. That's good.
Oh, leaving so soon?
Alright. We have 2 of the gathering points on 420. So. That's the goal. Yeah, I'll hit up the mining point first. Ah, right. Just so we have that. There you go. Make that one first. Wait, should it be like that? No, no, no. We. Alright, so we go there. All the way over here. And we do that.
Alright then.
Yeah, it seems like it'll be a little stuttery for a bit as it loads things. And we go all the way back over here.
This too. Is there more?
Who knows this after the Windows update? Yeah. Seems like the first load of things is going to be a little stuttery. There's also an update for Citra, which might have helped, but I finished one other thing I was doing a little bit too late to do the update in time.
This is the end. Ha! I'll end you. Ha!
That's a big damage increase.
That was easy. Fine.
Alright, and now then with that... Ah. There we are. And there we go, and I will adjust that route once we find the take point.
Found one. Here's some more. Is there more?
Oh. Alright, Chaos Reap. Yeah, let's Chain Flame. Oh, that's right.
Last one.
Just now realized that, yeah, because we got blindsided. Yeah, so armor's not up.
Too easy.
Alright.
I'll end you. Let's see you handle this.
No,
This is the
not
last
quite.
one.
Not quite that turn 1 kill.
Easy enough.
Ah, but it was the last one down. Oh wait, we got the headbind, right. Thank you, Hound. Oh yeah, we're skipping this floor so I can keep on the main auto path.
Alley-oop. Take a look. Here's some more.
There we go. Alright. I'll say Paralysis Reap. Shaman Wafa. And... Target. I don't know a target slogan.
Easy enough.
Hey, gotta get that intel. Gotta get the answer now that we actually have it. Alright, let's do things a little different this time.
Can you handle this? Huh? This'll end it.
And that didn't really work out. Okay. Second turn worked out, though. Still a 2-turn kill. Nice.
Well then. Take a look. Here's some more. Wow. I'll get searching. This too. Here's some more.
Fully recovered already. Good, good. Yeah, paralyzing reap. Charm freeze, so we can ice cycle lance that. Then target arrow. Surprised it didn't do hypnosis or echolocation, whatever the hell its skill is called. Hypnolocation.
All right then. This too. Here's some more. Is there more?
I haven't really listened to the first strata much in FM. FM really do be bopping.
What is that?
As we have ingredients, we should be able to, yeah, make more stuff. Maybe some moon apple. I'll hold on to that. Curious, how much stuff do we have? 59. Alright.
Well then. Is there more?
As long as we don't have a gigantic haul from one, we definitely have enough space to run all 4 floors. Well, all 5 floors, given we have the dead floor you have to pass through. Alright.
Found one. Is there more? Easy enough. Wonder what that is.
Alright, now I sell stuff. Oh, it takes an extra 2 hours now. Adding those 2 extra points. Ooh.
Anything else? You're always such a big help.
Wait a minute, let's make a save.
Welcome back. Do you want to save? Take care now.
And back to the front lines. Okay, so there's 2 doors to try. And that's about it for paths we have accessible to us. Let's see, if I remember correct. Yeah, we don't... No, there should be just a 420 requests. Yeah, because 419 got finished pretty quickly. Quickly. Hello? Is somebody there? Yep. Okay. Interesting. Hmm. Alright, so what's going to happen is this thing's going to go here and then go that way. At which point I need to decide how I'm going to tackle this. Because to be precise, I am going to break this crystal. No doubt about that. The question is when. Should I break it when the turtle is next to it, or should I break it, like, now? That's the question. So I need to break it twice to lure the worm down, so that I have 2 turns to actually go for the other rock blocking our way. Put the worm right back in its starting position. The other turtle, again, how do I... I don't think it really matters. Yes, you are indeed here. Or are you? The world may never know. Alright, that's one room relocated. Okay, so there's no crystal. It could potentially point up. But there shouldn't really point right. So that's my current suspicion. It's been a while since I've watched Vsauce. So you are a man of culture as well. Oh, this might only go up. Yeah, that's... Oh, that's dastardly. Yeah, I don't think you'd ever come into this room for the first time via the crystal, but if you do, you could be placed smack dab inside the foe. Which is... oh boy. You jest, sir. There's no space to... oh boy. Well, nice to meet you, no man. I kind of see how we're supposed to do this. We need to use the crystal teleportation to wiggle our way in front of this thing. There be a Kerberos? Because of course there's a Kerberos. I mean, we could fight it for the drop. Not gonna lie, that's kind of an option. Wait a minute. Then we have to go that way. There should be a door there, unless it's a corridor. Aha! It'd be blocked. That's nice. Oh, the turtle went up to us. Because of course. Of course the turtle does. Oh, and I see the sparkles of a gathering point. Okay, the preemptive strike interlude is great in FM. Hi, Sora. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Earth Spike, of course. Ice Peck? Maybe an Ice Peck. Let's try an Ice Peck.
Oh, it's over already?
And this should be, what, a take point? Uh-huh. I'll just take what's ours.
Take a look. Here's some more. Is there more?
Nope, no events. Yeah, fair enough. That's... yeah. That came out of nowhere. I mean, yeah, it's dark outside, but like... Well, I did force myself up earlier today, didn't I? Fair enough. Like, this time's within the purview of my normal operational period. So that yawn did come out of nowhere for that, but I did force myself awake a little earlier than normal, so fair enough. Quickly. I didn't know there was a way to shortcut the respawn timers. Thought bosses were respawning every month. Although I have a suspicion one of them, if not both, might be tied to the mission. Maybe if you go there, kill it, and then abandon it. Although you might not be able to, because it technically will be complete by then, and complete and abandon are the same contextual action. Well, can't be that way. Really, don't ever talk to... Okay, so it might be what I thought. And I wonder what triggers the respawn, because... Alright, so my initial theory of it being linked to, like, get the quest for it, kill it, and abandon the quest, and re-accept it, is the fact that the quest, of course, requires that you kill it, so then the game would have a check like, oh yeah, if it's not spawned, spawn it. So you can abuse that to avoid the 1 month respawn timer for boss level entities. But if you don't abandon it, I'm not quite sure where in the quest line. I figure it's probably the same type of exploit, I suppose. Just like, yeah, you gotta make sure that thing's alive, otherwise it gets soft locked on the quest, right? well, not really soft lock, just delayed by a long time, so it probably forces a respawn at some point. Hmm. Now then, do we head south or east? South is nothing. Okay. Oh, hi. Hmm. Ah, there's a way to do it. You reminded me that exists. I totally forgot about that. I have surprised attacked it in the past, but it wasn't such a big deal that I actually bothered to remember it till now. Mostly because I think when I fought the Crystal Dragon, it's like at the point where your party is, where at least my builds are really coming together. So it wasn't that difficult of a... It's kind of weird, because in 5, it's like the further up you go, the easier the bosses get. Like, yeah, they're stronger, yes, they have harder blows, yes, they have more defenses, but like, your party just grows in power faster than the bosses do. Or at least it can grow in power faster than the bosses can. I really do figure that the design of the boss is more so for leaning more towards novice players rather than veteran players. Hmm. Yeah, I remember two things. It might have been two separate attempts, it might have been the same attempt, but two things that helped Crystal Dragon out. One was Headbind, I think should be pretty obvious. And the second was an magic shield from a Dragoon. Always kind of disappointed me though that I think Crystal Dragon's like the only boss where you really would want an element shield. You know, at this point, I hate to say it, but my memory's a little bit too murky on this one to say for certainty whether I had an easy or a hard time, because I'm now starting to vaguely recollect that it might have taken me a few attempts initially. I know ultimately I didn't find Crystal Dragon to be all that remarkable or memorable, but I don't know. It holds slight bearing on how it'll be this time, because now you've reminded me of some mechanics. Yeah, that's... I agree with you there, Alyssa, with that sentiment. And yeah, it's just... Yeah, okay. It's two lines. Yeah, the optional bosses can really be vicious, but even in 5 they're easier than they are in other games. Again, that might be due to the overall lowering difficulty, or maybe it's just the classes are better balanced, I don't know. Yeah, in past games, it's like less so for the main bosses, but there are always like several bosses where you needed complete negation of elemental attacks, otherwise your party just gets wiped. So in 5, having that be the case for absolutely 0 of the bosses and just feels weird. Have such a series staple just be gone. He's right behind us. Okay, the Eternal Tyrant is like an inverted difficulty scale. I haven't... Okay, like nobody's come along to watch this that hasn't played it yet. I guess I'll just say spoilers for those that do. Or that haven't and watch this later. The mist it puts up on turn 1. First off, if you can get a headbind off, it can't put it out, but once it's out, it has infinite duration. At least as far as I could tell. And the thing with that is the mist basically says you deal... It records how much damage is dealt on that turn, and then deals a portion of that damage to all entities on the battlefield. So that includes Eternal Tyrant and your party, which means the higher damage per turn your party deals, the faster you kill yourselves in that fight. Whereas if you have a highly defensive party that's got like a Dragoon and a Botanist and just takes its time to whittle it down, you have a pretty easy time, because aside from the mist, Eternal Tyrant has some like moderately damaging attacks, but no big party wiping skill that you have to watch out for. You just weather its blows, keep yourself healed, and you're fine. But if you go in there with like a boss slaying party that's meant to like kill it in 1 turn or 5 turns or less, and you fail to get the headbind off and the mist comes out, you're screwed. It's a weird boss. Like it does. That is a prime example, I'd say, of them catering more towards novice players. Because it's pretty clear at that point, like, yeah. They want to be sure more people can actually beat the game, or at least the main part of the game. Oh, this is unfortunate. I think we'll have to kill it. Petrify. If that stops the mist from doing its damage, that would be fantastic. I know if you disable it on turn 1, it can't cast the mist, but if you fail to disable it on turn 1, you get Petrify on like turn 2 or later. I'd like to know if that can actually stop the mist from doing its thing. That mist mechanic is the real issue in that fight. I did get immense satisfaction beating, honestly, every single game in the series. The only one that had like maybe the least satisfying boss kills is potentially 5. I keep praising it as one of my favorites, and it might have the weakest bosses, and that just... My first thought is it's because the classes are just so well designed in this one that I, as a veteran, can utterly mop the floor with a lot of things in this game. But it also could be that they might have made this just a little bit easier. Yeah, the the tree turned into a giant. I believe that was Heavenbringer. Because I doubt you're thinking of a Warped Savior, which I still have to do a no chemical run of at some point. Oh, right, I have to kill it with Volt. Huh. It's been so long because I got 4 like right when it came out, because I was like a fanatic in the series at that time. I was still in high school, so I had the free time and the devotion to just dedicate myself to a single game series. So I managed to play through 3 to 13 times or something like that. So it's long enough ago that I don't really remember how difficult I found Heavenbringer, but I do know I had a lot of joy and satisfaction when I actually did bring Heavenbringer down. I don't remember how many attempts it took, I don't remember how close it was, I don't remember if I genuinely found it difficult, just that I was quite pleased, quite satisfied. I don't know, whatever the thing is when you beat a hard boss, whatever that emotion is. Yeah, and the thing is, that run doesn't even count towards completion, which is why I haven't done it. Like, I've killed Warp Savior, but with the chemicals, and that got me to 100% on the item compendium and the monsters codex, so I'm like, alright, I'm done, on to the next game, 100%. And like, someday, I'll go back to 4, just like with 2U, someday I'll go back, and I'll kill the last thing or two that I need to kill. So someday I'll go back and fight Warp Savior with no chemicals, but today is not that day. I do remember, though, that when I New Game Plus'd in 4, the Warp Savior was actually pretty easy. Like, when you have the already high or max level party that's kitted out and you already know what the boss does, it's not really that difficult. It can still get you if you miss something like an ailment, but I mean, like, if you get hit by ailments, you miss one of the moves that deals those. But overall, it was like, the HP wasn't that high, I think. I was able to burst it down pretty quickly, is what I'm starting to recall. Although it might have also been with my boss killing party in 4, which could honestly burst down everything pretty quickly. Alright, let me put this into perspective. My boss killing part, like, you know the post-game bosses, right? Alyssa 2, Alyssa and Sora. You know, like, all the 4 dragons in the 4th game. The boss killing party I had, in 1 turn's damage, could do 2/3 of their health bar or more in 4 to each of those dragons. In fact, it was so much, I think I took a screenshot with my phone and I saved it on my PC somewhere. Now might be a time to see if I actually have that somewhere. Yeah, the party. Yeah. I have that same feeling. 3 was so hard, and when I came back to it with a more optimized party, it was a lot easier. I mean, I still kind of miss using my old party. I had a lot of headcanon and internal roleplay with them. So it's sentimental value. Where the heck would I even store the screenshot? Yeah, this will take a bit. I think I found one of the folders where a screenshot could be. This will take a bit to really dig through. I didn't have backstabbed this foe earlier. We couldn't have backstabbed it. Or could we have? Actually, I might have missed that then when it... now that you bring it up. I didn't notice they had the opportunity. Anywho, right now though we're in a position where I can't go back to the door without engaging it. So, I'm just gonna kill it as far away from the worm as I can be right now. That's it. Oh, that's not the right picture. Oh, I found some QR codes. Got a lot of QR codes. That's not the screenshot I took, though. In general, yeah. Like, the thing is, I can brute force my way through these puzzles, but I actually want to solve them. At this point, it's just like, I don't want to go back through, navigate through to the right entrance to this room, so which is through the crystal again. I have to go through the whole west side of the map. Just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go fight. I mean, it's a blue aura, so we should be able to kill it. Alright, so this is something to kind of show, is the fact that 3 came with actually a foldable poster inside the cartridge, inside of its thing. And on the back, it had... And on the back side of that, it had all the skill trees. The corners here, you can kind of see it a little bit in the image. They're a bit worn through and torn because it's been folded and unfolded so many times. I just thought this was really neat. I like it. I treasure it, actually. Although I do forget if I have it posted in my room somewhere or if it's still in the case. Probably in the case, though. Alright, that is still not the screenshot. Oh, here we are. Yeah, that was 1 turn's damage. Yeah, that's 1 turn's damage. 2/3 of its health bar in 1 turn. What's up with this? Ah, that might have been the next turn. From what we do have emulate ROMs 4.3, but from what I understand, the font's a little finicky with the emulator and the ends can look like R's to an extent. But it otherwise works fine. Of course, I tried that out years ago. They might have fixed that bug by now. Also, there's a ROM hack called EO3R that is a rebalance of the whole game. Which I'm not sure if I recommend it for a first-time playthrough. Just because I didn't play through the entire game with EO3R on. But it might be worth a try. Definitely for like future playthroughs, sure. I don't know about it first though. And no, the R, I don't know what the R stands for. Not even the devs know what the R stands for. Is it rebalance, remake, remaster? I don't know. I don't know either. But yeah, that's how strong my boss slaying party was in 4. Yeah, on my party. But it's been a bit dry around here for Gredici. It's 3 Imperials. I forget their subclasses, so excuse me on that. But it's 3 Imperials, a medic, and an Arcanist. So the Arcanist was responsible for binding the entire boss full bind by themselves. But they do that. Medic used Star Drop, because that is the strongest defense debuff in the game. And then the Imperials wound up their combo to get to Charge Blade and then hit it either in its weak spot or with their strongest attack, whichever one does more damage. So it would take like several turns to wind up because we'd have to, of course, get the debuffs on, get the binds on, and have the Imperials work their way through their combos. But then when it hits, it hits. Alright, let's do something I haven't really done before, just analyze it. Now, let's stick with Chain Shock.
Leave it to me.
In past games, analysis was a permanent register, which was an issue when you wanted to 100% stuff, because you never really... Because it would register, of course, the conditional drop, and it being question marks is kind of how I knew I still had to get the conditional drop from it to see the problem, but definitely in 5, I'm not sure, first game that did it, but definitely in 5, analysis is temporary. So once this battle ends, it'll get unregistered, and then it'll register the actual log that we earned, which is great for completion. Let's weak to ice, and panic and paralysis. Nice. So I'll keep at it with the panic. We'll go Ice Cycle Lance. Well, yeah, if we can land a panic, it would be fantastic. Oh, we can also aerial talons it, couldn't we? I'll give it a go. Nope, okay. That's not much damage from a regular attack. We're gonna get taunt. I'll give it like one more aerial talon. No, yeah. I'll give it 3 attempts and then I'll call it. And by call it, I mean just stop bothering with aerial talons. Yeah. Those are arm binds, aren't they?
Do I have to?
It's whatever you want it to be. Wait, that's Legbind? I'm Legbind. Okay.
Are you ready for this? Yeah. Ha! Can you handle this?
Hey.
Huh? Time to show off!
Oh, its health is low. I want to do a frigid reap, just so we get more damage, but that might kill it. So, Chain Shock. Ice Cycle Lance. You do your thing. You do your thing. And a Headbind, of course. Ah.
Ready?
Ah. Oh. Hi there, Worm. Goodbye, Worm. Speaking of Revengeance, I saw a gameplay clip of it in like the past week, and now I really want to get it. Like, I'd really enjoy Revengeance from that little bit I saw. I mean, we can kill it. I have actually killed it. Like, while I was grinding off stream, we have actually killed a worm. Because those freaking clacks and cicadas summon them if you don't kill them in 3 turns. Now, why do we let a cicada live for 3 turns? Because we're trying to get the Headbind to get the Silenced Siren. And it just kept failing.
I've learned it.
How much does level 15? Oof. Alright, get that up to level 4. I don't think I'm going to bother with Millionaires. But I will bother with Aerial Talons, because a Headbind chance just doesn't feel good. It don't feel good. I was going to take the crystal. And that is an auto event. As you make your way through the mysterious crystal caverns, you hear a scream followed by the clashing of swords echoing from up ahead. Feeling someone might be under attack from a monster, you rush in that direction. When you arrive, you find a guard fending off a monster with his sword, and a second guard collapsed near the far wall. Guard on the ground is the silver-armored one from before. The guard holding back the monster is the gold-clad one. Gold-clad guard notices you and yells, "Please, get my friend and get out of here." We join the battle. You tell the gold-clad guard to get back, draw your weapons, and attack the monster. Yeah, this isn't going to be too bad. Okay, that bat shit head in the back could be an issue, but everything else we can kill. Let's see, how am I going to annotate this? No. No, not that. I'm gonna call it Double Trouble. Well, yeah, the order of events to get this one is you tell him to go with the first one, which is right here, and you meet him at the second one and you tell him to go deeper again, which leads to this one. And Alyssa said only need to tell him to go deeper once more, because I forced her to vote, because she's in the party. So if we have the option to say go deeper or go back at this point, I'm just going to tell him go back. Alright, now we can
I'll go first.
Light Swing, and actually, we can Power Shot.
I'll end
Fantastic!
I'll end you. Time to show off.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
You're all alone now.
You have nothing to cast because Headbind.
Can you handle this? Huh? I can still keep going.
Yeah, I especially noticed it in the 5th stratum, but the events really start to fall off as you go later and later into the game. Like, there's a lot in the 1st stratum. And they also have a lot of variations too. Like, it's not just, oh, it's an outcome A or outcome B, but like it also depends on who's in your party and what skills they know and what gear they're wearing potentially too. Because I know there's one event where it's like, oh yeah, you go through the underbrush and you spy a gathering of monsters. You can choose to ambush them or sneak away. And if you choose to sneak away, I don't know what determines it, but like you can sneak away successfully, or you can have somebody step on a twig and alert them, and then now you have to fight. And I don't know what skills like determine whether you end up alerting them or not. I think it might be geared based. Like, do you have heavy armor on? So yeah, they do add quite a bit of replayability. With the monster gone, you turn your attention once more to the 2 guards. While you handled the monster, the gold-clad guard patched up his silver-armored friend. When the silver-armored guard regains consciousness, he apologizes for being reckless and causing trouble. He also thanks you for saving his friend. The 2 of them help each other to their feet and begin to make their way to yours. Though overjoyed by their safety, you're reminded that of the harsh reality that is the labyrinth's dangers. Orbuds go home. Seeing the Orbuds under attack from a monster, you help beat the beast. The 2 headed home, wiser to Yggdrasil's danger. Probably should have kept the trouble word, but too late now. Which squirrel event? We talking the one from 2 or the one in or the one in 5? Oh boy. Big room. Oh, it even goes further down. Yeah, the squirrels in the treasure chest. Ugh. One of our few game overs is because of that. As you make your way through the Crystal Labyrinth, the mysterious girl appears once more before you.
Oh,
That you've made it this far is impressive. Mysterious girl seems to size you up. Beyond here lies the Crystal Dragon, ruler of the Strata. Do not fear. Your bravery will be your strength as you press onward. I believe you will be victorious, and that you will reach Yggdrasil's summit, she says, her voice quietly trailing off. She's gone before you have a chance to respond. Now it's plaguey about the identity of this mysterious girl, but the only action left to you is to face the Crystal Dragon. Ah. Yeah, there's your teleporter right there. Oh, you're on your phone. Alright, then see ya, Sora. Or your laptop. They both have batteries. Alright, Chaos Reap, Chain Flame, Fireball and just... actually not Fireball and Attack. Fireball and Sweeping Herb.
Can you handle this?
Take care of the turkeys.
you're all alone now.
Oops. Chain Freeze. Ice Cycle Lance, and we go with that.
Oh, it's over already?
Yeah. Couldn't it have survived like one more hit? Then the Chain Freeze can activate. Wait a minute, this crystal's one way. That girl might have been our one warning, because normally the game gives you a little warning before you fight a boss, you know. You step in front of the door, and a dialogue pops up like you sense something ominous behind here, maybe you should go back down to prepare. Or maybe it's like, oh yeah, the government wants you to head back to town because we can't let just anybody go fight the vicious beast back here, or something to that effect, and this might have been that one warning. But the fact that it's not a door, but a teleport crystal has me a little bit confuzzled. Well, we do have an Ariadne thread. Yep. Crystal Dragon. You reach a vast hall enveloped by crystals. Looking up, you see the ceiling is so high it stretches beyond your sight. The walls shimmer with glittering ores. And farther in looms a giant dragon. Though the crystal dragon is motionless, its suffocating presence still sends shivers up your spine. Ah. Suddenly, a giant shard of crystal slams into the ground before you. Oh, it's the same icon as what we had before. Okay. There's no doubt in your mind that the crystal dragon just delivered a warning shot. It would have been devastating had that attack struck you. You're going to need to dodge the dragon's attacks to push ahead. Flex your intellect and overcome this ordeal. So... Canalanilik is right there. And I do believe looking at the map, it should teleport us that way. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the edges of the map. Alright, let's see, how am I gonna do this? Trap, purple. Purple, yeah, orange. I'm realizing right now I don't actually have a color set aside for conditional damage tiles. Except for pink. Because, I mean, pink is supposed to be damage tiles, but the only damage tiles we've come across are conditional. So I guess technically we can make use of that. I will plot to get a preemptive strike on this thing, as well as potentially optimize a party for it. Yeah, this is a big arena, that's for sure. Oh, really? A little bit of safe spot here. Alright, there's the range. Oh, and of course, color in it yellow, because that's where it sits. Alright, that covers that. Now There might be some internal stress. Yeah, they aren't there permanently, so I don't know if I should color those gray. Okay, I think I will, just to show center of blast fields. Because now they overlap, it's a good idea. Oh. Ow. Hurt incoming. Oh. Not that bad, though. Not that bad. Thing is, I'm not sure if it's going to blast the front one like that or like there. Actually, if I extrapolate, though... It should be all 5 spots, then. For the internal circle. Which means all I really need to do the goal right now isn't to fight it, it's just to map out the room. Which also means getting as many of these up and active as possible. Oh, this could be bad. Well, if I assume symmetry, though, I think we do have a map. Alright. So what we're going to do now is a gather and run.
What is that?
We have to get back to town to empty our sacks, and then we can head back here. Alright, and who are you? Oh, wait a minute. Before we go fight the Crystal Dragon, I need to go fight all the foes in this stratum. Right. Forgot about that. Still have to do a gathering run, though.
Hey there. You got check out my new wares. What are you selling?
Polka.
What'll it be?
Agi plus 7. Nice. Not quite as good as Leech Armor. Well... yeah, the first game with multiple save files was Etrian Odyssey 2 Untold, which is another thing that sucks about Untold. Another complaint to add to the list. You have story mode and classic mode, and one save file between the two. Anywho, 2U has multiple saves, and 5 has multiple saves, and Nexus has multiple saves. Like, every game after 2U has multiple saves. Every game before 2U has one save slot. I don't know, we get a +9 to Def, but a -5 to MDef, and a +7 to Agi. Yeah, I'll get it.
You wanna equip it here? Anything else? What are you selling?
Naomi's still using a Phantom Robe. It still is on the list, though, surprisingly.
Anything else? You're always such a big help.
Welcome back. Do you want to save? How can I be of service? Of course. I'll be glad to look after that for you.
Alright, any new items? Nope.
How can I be? Take care now.
Alright, 420. Two skills to cast, one being Bountiful Herb, and the second being Hawk Whistle. I know the very first game that had New Game Plus, I think was 3. 2 might have had New Game Plus, 1 definitely did not. But 3 had New Game Plus, and it wasn't that great. I mean, you carried over your guilds and the gear they had, and their levels, of course, but that was like it. Like, I maybe carried over the shop stuff, but the quests weren't reset, the treasure chests weren't reset. You still only got one go at all of those. So you really only got to redo the main story. Yeah, that's fair enough for you. 4... I mean, they definitely improved New Game Plus in 4, where they actually reset all the quests and the treasure chests and stuff with New Game Plus, but I don't recall if it... I know in Untold, the one that got released right after 4, has a lot of options. So when you go to New Game Plus, it's like, do you want to carry over your maps? Do you want to carry over your guild? Do you want to carry over the shop supplies? Do you want to carry over your items? Do you want to carry over your money? And all that kind of stuff. I don't know if 4 has that. Oh, cool. Alright, let's first do the from the stairs. Mudger fudger. You can't. It's not long enough. There. Oh, hey there, 10-bit. Smashy fancy. Second gen guild. Oh, right, wait. What order am I going to do this in? Take points over here. So, I could go up there, and then take that over there, and then hit that point, but then, like, where do I... Oh, wait, maybe. So, I think I'm doing chop point last. The question is, do I want to do the take point first or the mine point first? I think I'll do the mine point first. Over there, and then make... Yeah, let's just progress then.
Alright then.
Alright, now the second one goes here. That back one. Alright, good. Can make it long enough. You see, like, making the auto paths like this, I know in one of the way later floors, the points are so far apart you can't actually connect them with an auto path.
Here's some more.
So I'm glad it's not that long. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it was definitely be more like it was better in 4 than in 3. But yeah, definitely should have better options. Okay. So it's like a tiny embodiment of Twitch chat. I only know what's going on half the time. Alright, which enemy do I want it? Yeah, let's just do Chain of Flame. Oh, right, Earth Spike. Oh, Rocket League. Gosh, I know... Yeah, I know of Rocket League. Still haven't played it somehow. Somehow, because I think it's free to play. If it's not, then that explains it, but if it is free to play, then somehow I haven't played it.
Can you handle this? Yeah. Time to show off.
That's rough.
Just one more.
Mobile version means nothing to me. I have a phone from, like, maybe before 2010? I don't know, it's a very old phone. Rocket League sides. What? Okay, I get where the Sideswipe subtitle comes from, but
Well
okay.
done.
Makes it sound like it's a side scroller. I mean, I think I get what you're saying. That's what you're playing right now, but my word, they KM playing are. Is that English or Hebrew? Okay, so we'll take things the long, circuitous route back then. I mean, no matter whether we want to go to the east or the south crystal, we'll still have to take this long-ass route. There we are.
I did it! Is there more?
Well, I suppose this is an apt question then. Are you winning, son? More serious note, though, I guess as long as you know what's going wrong, I guess. Or as long as you're improving, I suppose. It's a team game, right? Kind of a party game, too. I don't know, team game and party game are two different skill sets, though.
I'll go first.
Alright, let's aim for a complete one-turn kill.
Quick struggle. Let's get started.
One down. Not quite two down.
Quick struggle.
Oh, fantastic.
Time to show off!
Almost got.
You won't get away from me!
I wonder if it's the last one a lot. Yeah, it summons them. You're not my son.
That was easy.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
All right!
Yeah, right now, then this point goes... and wraps around there. Wow, that's actually all of them. Jeez. Seriously? Oh, that's right, because there's 3 gathering points instead of 2. That's why I use the extra
Here's some
route.
more. Is there more? Wonder what that is.
Alright, onwards with the gathering. Let's see, so you have to do the gathering, then the foe killing, and then the request doing. I should probably pick up the request first, 'cause one of them might require us to kill the foe.
Take a look. Here's some more. Is there more?
I personally wouldn't mind having to wait a week after killing everything for it to respawn. But, I mean, for your sake, because we'd be here a while. If I have to... You'd have to watch me grind out money for a week in-game. This is what it would turn out to be.
Can you handle this? Let's see you handle this. Last one. Huh. Easy enough.
I do wonder if we have enough space, though, for this entire run. That's a lot of... I mean, I think we had, like, enough space, but only just so. We only had 2 extra points, now we've added on the 3rd. We have to get some poor rolls to actually fit everything without issue.
Give up. Just one more. That was easy.
Oh, first level 60. Nice. Are you winning, son?
Yes. I'll get searching.
I'll take that as a no.
Here's some more. Wow.
Oh no. And it has... okay. Alright.
I'll go first.
Blessing. That's just not your style then, Alyssa. Yep, Twitch chat's acting up again. Alright, how am I even going to attempt this? No, we don't have wide swing.
Do I have I'll pitch in.
Power shot should be good.
Are you ready for this?
I mean, it's 2140? Like, sure.
Leave it to me. I'll end you. Ha! Don't worry. Time to show off.
Oh, that's right. Oh, let me ask my armor.
How do you like this? It is our victory.
Alright. That's any skill points? No skill points. How's inventory? 57! Yeah, I think we'll have to take this and split this into 2 trips. Oh, we did, but Smashy Fancy here is a... He embodies the spirit of Twitch chat.
All right then. This too.
It's like we never left the platform. Yeah, I'll do the paralysis reap. And a lightning. Exactly what I'm talking about.
Too easy. Well then. This too. Is there more?
Very second second Twitch chat, then hey, yeah, things could get interesting. Let's see, fireball, attack, and target arrow should do.
Let's see you handle this.
How are we on items? 66 out of 80. Whoa! Alright, no level up. Very close, though. Very close. Oh, we just might have space, too, as long as we get some low rolls on the chop points.
Fine. All right. A rare one. Is there more?
Oh, wait. Before we get engaged in that fight, we're over 73 of 80. Oh, boy. You might not have space for the last chop point. Oh. It'd be too good for our own good.
That was easy.
Yeah, if we get like one more fight before we get to the chop point, I'm gonna have us pull back.
I see.
Hey there, chain double level 9.
Nice.
Reserved magic level 9. And Ardentia gets... oh, right, power
I
shot.
learned it.
Level 2. Okay, do we have a random encounter before then? Because if we do, we're pulling back. Not enough space. We got like 5 slots open right now, or even less. Yep, okay, we're pulling back.
That was easy.
Rest is the only one who hasn't leveled up. So close. 286. Oh, we may get another fight though. That ambush prelude's so great.
Too easy.
Alright, you get 1 point into paralysis rate.
Mastered it.
And now we just keep putting it into like what, Black Blade, Black Shroud? It's also the question of if she should learn Fatal Reap as well. 22k, nice.
You're always such a big help.
Yeah, the Gavin runs, they're getting longer, but oh, are they getting better. So how are we on the food sitch? 42 out of 60. I'll let Janetta feed us, I guess. Might want to get some olives and stuff, though. Olives and berries. Don't really need meat.
That was easy.
And, oh, a fight one tile before. Let's just have only Alyssa and Naomi use skills. Because we only need Alyssa. Jane Breeze.
Fine.
Alright. Pop that.
Found one. A rare one. Is there more?
Oh, we're still honestly raring to go because of herb foraging. Hooray! Oh, rare breed in the back. Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's chain flame it then. Earth Spike. No, wait, because we're basically going back, we can use Union here.
I'll go first. I'll end you. Let's get started. Are you ready for this? That was easy.
Yeah, the Union Cage got everything.
What is that?
Hey there. What are you selling?
Ooh.
What are you selling? Anything else? You're always such a big help. Thanks for coming.
Ah, it's Jamie's turn. Alright.
Which would you like to tackle?
Papa Mia! Let's see, I need help from the Ether Guild. Please go talk some sense into my father.
This one?
And Saurian Showdown. Those monsters are running wild on floor 19, so we need to take out the Reptoid bot. Oh, an extermination quest.
This one?
Thank the great tree. I was hoping you would handle that request. Remember Thaddeus and Mia, right? I helped find things for their wedding. Well, there's talk that their marriage might be cancelled. From what I hear, Mia's father came back from abroad and immediately demanded they call off the wedding. Normally we wouldn't involve ourselves in a personal issue like this, but it came in as a request, so we should at least hear them out. Thaddeus, Mia, and her father are all in the tavern
Hang
now.
in there.
You should try talking to Thaddeus first. Oh, hello. So you have accepted my new request, yes? Thank you. In case the proprietress has yet to brief you, allow me to explain. The other day I met the father of my betrothed for the very first time. Rather than give us his blessings, however, he said he would never let his daughter marry a... well, let's just say he called off our wedding. We could elope, of course, but I want to do this right, and Mia wants her family there. Still, her father continues to brush me off, claiming he has no time to waste prattling to a Celestian. So here I am, hat in hand. Truth be told, I do not wish to burden you with my personal affairs, but Mia insisted. To get the whole story, please ask Mia. She won't take no for an answer. Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. You accepted my request, right? Sorry, I know dragging you into this is silly, but I don't want to give up. Thaddeus is the only man I've ever met who loves me for who I am. That's why I need my father to understand just how kind and compassionate Thaddeus really is. My father won't even speak to me at all, let alone consider how I feel. I thought that perhaps he'd be willing to listen to a third party. That's why I brought him here. Would you please go talk to my father? That girl's got some nerve dragging me here. What do you want? You heard about a request. Let me guess. My daughter put you up to this. Must know I won't give my blessing. What's gotten into that silly girl? Fine then, I'll tell you. I don't trust Celestians. You're gonna trust someone who dabbles in the dark arts, warlocks, and necromancers. Ah! What good can come out of all that witchcraft? A warrior who trains his body with bravery, zeal, and discipline. That's the kind of man I respect. Thaddeus, was it? Such an emaciated pipsqueak couldn't lift a sword, let alone protect my Mia. And again, if he thinks he has what it takes, tell him you can prove he's a real man by challenging the tutelary forest himself. Alone. We're done here. You might want to cut ties with your family, Mia. My father just hates Celestians after all. I'm entitled to his beliefs, even if they're full of prejudice, but why should this hatred keep me from my own happiness? It's just not right. What can I do? But were you able to talk to Mia's father? Did you say anything in particular? He said I should challenge the forest myself. Very well, I'll head into the labyrinth post-haste. You'll tell me where I'm headed, yes? Now please excuse me, I must be off. What? Thaddeus went to the forest? Alone? He's a lover, not a fighter. Oh, what should I do? Alright, can you go after him for me? Please, you're the only ones I can depend on. And in we go.
Be careful out there.
Ah, hello there. You seem to be in a hurry. Did something happen? You're after a Celestian who headed into the labyrinth. Now that you mention it, I passed a flustered Celestian earlier while returning from 4-1. I don't know what's going on, but if you're worried, you should go after him. Adventurer's duty knows no bounds.
Welcome back! Do you want to save? How can I be of take care now?
You rush into the labyrinth in pursuit of Thaddeus. If what Egot said is true, Thaddeus should still be on this floor somewhere. Such funny signs of him. Well, it is floor 1, but there might be something much more hazardous than there ought to be on this floor. So... oh, yeah, for example, we feel a malicious presence there. Let's go.
That was easy.
Oh, it's an owlbear. Or is it a subspecies of owlbear? As you continue looking for Thaddeus, you suddenly hear something and turn in that direction. When you do, you find a beast that isn't usually found on this floor. That weren't enough, you notice something by its feet. It's Thaddeus. He's collapsed. He must have fallen while trying to fight that monster. If left to his fate, Thaddeus will end up that monster's lunch. You need to intervene and save him. Owl beast. Yep, it's just a regular owlbear. Alright. Which means this thing's kind of on par with a random encounter up in the 4th stratum. So I think we should just go all out on the attack and let that speak for itself. Yes, suck a third of its health. That's another third. And that's most of it. And it's dead.
That was easy.
As soon as you defeat the monster, you immediately rush over to Thaddeus to see if he's okay. Though unconscious and severely wounded, he's still breathing. Nothing seems fatal. You let out a sigh of relief, and as you do, you hear the sound of footsteps thudding toward you. There, he's over there. Gods slide to a stop as they reach you. That man there, is that Thaddeus? Yes, that's him. Not I, and Alicia shall speak for herself. Good, his injuries don't seem too serious. Thank the great tree. The old Etrian sent us out here to find him. Looks like he beat us to it. Although I'm sure he could use a hand, or rather a stretcher. We'll handle things from here. Leave the rest to us. The Guard Corps perform first aid, transfer Thaddeus to a stretcher, and slowly head back toward the city. Thaddeus is now safe and sound. You should head back to the tavern and tell Mia. Didn't really need to call Hound for this. Well, we're going to sleep pretty soon, too. In-game and IRL. Just gonna pick up the next request after we finish up this one.
Hey there, what are you selling? What are you selling? Anything else? You're always such a big help. Thanks for coming.
How'd it go? Did you find my Thaddeus? You fought against a monster and you lost? No, it can't be. Is he dead? He's alive? Gotten back by guards? Then he must be at a nearby clinic, right? Wherever my sweet Thaddeus is, I will find him. My father happened to return a moment ago. Could you please update him for me? Thanks. Sorry for the trouble, but I'm counting on you. Alright then, 10-bit. Night. Let's get some olives. You again. You're not allowed for trying, but it's still pathetic how quickly you got beaten bloody. There's no way I can let Mia settle for the boy. Still, at least he's proven he's serious about it. If he keeps that spirit up, I'll train him myself. And if he can survive that, well... There's no point telling all this to a messenger. Go speak with them face to face. After all, one of them is bound to still be bedridden. Sounds like my daughter and her would-be groom are in your debt. Not only for this, but for the ring and the dress, so thanks. After token of my own gratitude with Mirina, and collected at the bar. We're done here.
Thank you.
Good job, guys. I was a bit worried, but I'm glad everything worked out. What's left is for those two to actually get married. It's a pain how far back the wedding had been pushed while Mia's father forces Thaddeus to train. Well, at least everyone's happy now. That's something you can be proud of. Still, what a rough dad. Such a tedious way to go about all this, no? I mean, he's not a bad person. He even came by a moment ago to apologize for all the trouble. It's easy to think you can say anything to family, but the truth is, the closer you are, the harder it is to be honest. Never let anyone do something so dangerous, you hear me? The adventurer's job is to avoid unnecessary dangers.
Well done.
Anyway, here's your hard-earned reward. You'll be the first person I turn to if anything else comes up. Oh, he doubled the reward. Oh, nice.
This one?
Okay, maybe I'll actually complete this one. No, but we have to go to sleep, and then we have to go on 419. Looks like we're delaying the gathering run. I remember those lizard monsters wreaking havoc through the forest stratum. Thanks to your hard work on that job, the Saurians were cleared out of floor 18. Since then, a more powerful reptoid boss appeared on floor 19. Seems to be their boss. This lizard monster's attacking anyone who even sets foot on floor 19. Left to its own devices, it might become a threat to Yggdrasil itself. That won't do. That's where you come in. Please slay the Saurian leader raising hell around floor 19. Once you take out their boss, the reptoid's rampage should be stopped once and for all.
Hang in there.
Until then, 419 is teeming with lizard monsters emboldened by their boss, so be careful, okay?
Be careful out there.
Welcome back. Good night and sleep.
Let's have a brief little rest.
How can I be of service? Do you want to save?
Make it to save.
Take care now.
Into the cave. Floor 19. He's into our gathering time, but, well, I wouldn't want this looming over our heads while I'm grinding out intel. When you enter floor 19, you realize the beautiful scenery of the Crystal Cavern has been ruined. There's a wanton carnage everywhere you look. As the request briefing suggested, this has to be the work of a boss monster looting the other lizards. There's no telling where the leader is, but if you keep taking out its minions, it's bound to show up sooner or later. Although anything could appear at any time, you're resolved to end the Saurian menace. Now, begin your quest to save the labyrinth. So, what we gonna do is make use of that old grinding route. And there we are. Now we just run this loop until we kill the Saurian boss. Oh, that's a lot of Lizalfos. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a type we've seen before. Alright, nothing fancy. One down,
With all my
3 to go.
soul.
2 down, 2 to go.
Give up. This is the end. Too easy.
Alright, and there's Rifa. Yep. Preemptive. How nice. I wonder if I switch it. Ah, we do get the preemptive strike prelude. Fantastic. Alright, one's in the back. Blinder curse, basically. Alright, let's throw out a curse sweep. Let's throw out some chain ice so icicle lance can hit somebody in the back. And then Ice Peck, no thank you. Power shot. As you clear out another wave of reptoids, a huge crystal suddenly rolls in front of you. Based on the other crystals you've seen on this floor, it should fetch a high price if you take it back to the city and sell it. Nothing's stopping you from picking up this crystal. It's suspicious. Getting a bad vibe from the crystal, you decide to leave it be. Just as you're about to turn and head somewhere else, a big monster jumps down from above. The bipedal reptoid picks up the crystal, glares at you with an aggravated growl, and crushes the crystal with his fist. It works itself up into a rage as it strikes its hammer on the ground threateningly. Such obvious malice, there's no doubt left that this is the boss of the lizard monsters. Apparently that crystal's just a decoy to lure you into letting your guard down. And if that's true, then a monster that can set traps is sure to cause more casualties. So grab your weapons, prepare for a knockdown, drag-out battle to end the lizard monster menace. Alright. I'll wait till turn 2 to go through all the Union stuff, just cause... I want to put Target Arrow on there first. There we go. Chain Flame. Toxic Reap. Did nothing. Now it has reduced defense. Yeah, Chain Flame did normal damage after a target arrow, so depends how much HP this guy has. Defense is not exceptional. Oh, it summons allies. I see. Well then, let's go with Windstorm, so we hit everything. Hold off on double attack until we have a clear shot at it. Do Wide Swing, because that's a bow. And then we can either do Ice Peck or Power Shot. I want to do Power Shot.
I'll end you. Let's get started. How do you like this? Give up!
Ooh, that's a big hit. Alright, let's see. Yeah, more Chain Freeze.
How do you like this?
And Chain Burst. Oh, not quite a kill. Finishing shot did the job. After you land the final blow on the Saurian, it falls lifelessly to the ground with a thud. Crystal caverns echo with the sounds of other lizard monsters scurrying away. For long, the noise has faded entirely. Lucent Hollows is peaceful once more, no longer will the fourth stratum's flora and fauna be hurt by any rampaging reptoids. And that completes the request. Now you can head to the tavern to report your victory with pride. Now, it only took an hour in-game. Well, I'm gonna go actually do my whole gathering run since we're here. And not too banged up either. So, call it a stream here. I go do the gathering run. You go have a good night. Especially you, Alyssa, because you're always here. From almost start to always end. Oh, have a good night. Fare thee well.